Now that's perfect. Men at work for Larry McBride and David Vantine. 4-cylinder Suzuki, supercharged. Look at the exhaust comes out behind the driver. And let me tell you, you don't ride one of these, you drive it. J-Lo, do some of that music, would you? J-Lo, do some of that music for me, would you? Sorry, J-Lo, that was actually Joe.
I'm having a tough day so far.
You are having a tough day. The Pingle machine over here on the left side for Trimtex. That is the Spider-Man. He is legendary in the world of motorcycle racing. These things make like about 1,200, 1,500, 9 million horsepower. I don't know, way more than I'd want to ride. McBride is the record holder in the left side, and Vantine in the right side. Now, these two guys are pretty good buds when they're not on the racetrack, but when they're on the racetrack, they are arch enemies. You want to talk about a rivalry. It comes down to these two. Yesterday, neither driver made the run they wanted, and it ended up being a hole shot for the Spider-Man. These things will run in the fives. They'll run over 250 miles an hour if everything's just right. How'd you like to strap onto one of these or just sit on one of these? I don't even like being this close to one of these. McBride on the left side, Vantine on the right side. Have at it, boys. Look at them both working, trying to stay in the lane. Finish line, 579, 220 miles an hour for the Spider-Man. Vantine goes 585 at 228 miles an hour. Does that look like fun to any of you? I love watching them. I do not believe I'd want to climb on top of one of them. Oh, what a wild ride, and the Spider-Man making it happen at 579. Fabian Brown down on the starting line. What's happening?
Steve McBride, how about that? You and Vantine 5 seconds side by side for this massive crowd here in Maple Grove.
Awesome. And the crowd is like awesome, man.
Yep. There you go. Awesome.
That's a good word for it. I don't know if we can see that again or not, but the reason Spider-Man got his name is because of the way he keeps that thing going straight. He just slithers and slides back and forth, making it happen because, well, you ain't steering when the front end's not on the ground. And it's not like you can really lean that thing over since the back tire's about 15 inches wide and flat. Take another look at it up on the big screen. Look at both of them working, trying to keep it in the lane. Look at Spider-Man's hanging off of that thing like he's riding a tricycle. Parachute at the finish line, 579, 220 miles an hour for Larry. David goes 585 at 228 miles an hour. There go the crews down to pick them up. What do you guys think of those Top Fuel Suzukis, huh? How about on board with the Spider-Man? No, thank you. Yeah, I don't, that if you've listened to me come to this racetrack for a number of years, you've probably heard me more than once say, I got to get me one of those. I want no part of one of those. No way, no how, no chance. Like I said, I'm not even sure I want to be this close.